It was an ordinary night for radio and television audiences, until it wasn't. Out of nowhere, signals flickered, voices crackled, and messages from the unknown hijacked the airwaves. Some were eerie, others outright terrifying, and to this day, no one truly knows where they came from. Perhaps one of the most infamous cases occurred on November 22, 1987 in Chicago. It was late at night when TV viewers tuning into WGN's evening news were suddenly met with a surreal and unsettling sight. A figure donning a rubbery Max Headroom mask appeared on screen. The distorted voice spoke in gibberish, laughing and mocking, referencing obscure pop culture before the transmission abruptly cut back to the regularly scheduled programming. Just hours later, another hijack struck, this time during a broadcast of Doctor Who on WTTW. But this time, the figure took it further, moaning, making strange references, and concluding the transmission with a grotesque act involving a fly swatter. To this day, the culprits behind the Max Headroom intrusion remain unidentified, and the motivations behind the bizarre stunt are shrouded in mystery. While the Max Headroom broadcast was eerie, it wasn't the only unexplained hijacking to haunt the airwaves. In the early hours of November 26, 1977, Southern television viewers in the UK were listening to the evening news when the signal distorted, and a deep, metallic voice overpowered the broadcast. Claiming to be Vreelan of the Ashtar Galactic Command, the voice warned humanity of impending doom and urged peace before fading into static. The station's engineers were baffled. Such an intrusion should have been technically impossible. No one ever came forward to claim responsibility, leading many to speculate whether the message was a hoax, an elaborate prank, or something far more unsettling. Even more chilling was a case in 2007 from the small town of Wyoming, Michigan. A local Christian TV station's normal programming was interrupted by a terrifying, distorted voice screaming, "Jesus is coming." The voice repeated the phrase, growing more distorted each time, before vanishing into static. Investigators could never trace the source. Was it a prank? A disturbed individual? Or something more sinister? Not all unexplained broadcasts are interruptions. Some appear without warning and repeat endlessly. One of the most infamous is the mysterious Russian shortwave radio signal known as UVB-76, or the buzzer. Since at least 1982, this station has broadcast a monotonous buzzing sound, occasionally interrupted by cryptic messages or call signs. No official explanation has been given, but theories range from espionage to secret military operations. Even when Russia shifted from the Soviet era, UVB-76 remained, an ever-present enigma humming through the frequencies. Some broadcasts seem to toy with the minds of those who listen. The WOW signal, detected in 1977 by an Ohio State University radio telescope, was a powerful and unexplained burst of radio waves from deep space. Astronomer Jerry Amon, who first noticed it, was so astounded by its anomaly that he circled it on the printout and wrote, "Wow," next to it. Scientists have debated its origins for decades, yet no definitive explanation has ever surfaced. Was it a natural cosmic event, a rogue transmission from Earth, or something extraterrestrial trying to reach us? And then, there are the eerie numbers stations, strange mechanical voices reading out strings of numbers over shortwave radio. The origins of these broadcasts remain elusive, but they are widely believed to be coded messages for spies. The infamous Lincolnshire Poacher, a station believed to be operated by British intelligence, would play the same eerie music before launching into its numerical sequences. No government has ever acknowledged responsibility for these signals, leaving their true purpose shrouded in secrecy. From hijacked TV stations to bizarre radio transmissions, these eerie broadcasts have puzzled and disturbed listeners for decades. Some may have rational explanations, elaborate pranks, rogue transmissions, or intelligence operations, but others remain mysteries that defy logic, lingering in the static, waiting for someone to decode their secrets. Until then, they haunt the airwaves, whispering to those who dare to listen.